Hello there, and welcome to The Bad Batch, Season 2, Episode 2, Review, The Ruins of War. We just did the spoils of war, now it's time to do the ruins of war. And it was sure ruined all this episode, am I right?
Yeah.
Joining me as always, the Sith Holocron Naomi.
Lots of ruin.
I don't know, Ruin sounds like it's like some kind of video game ass name, like something of ruin.
Ruin.
Wiles of Ruin.
Well, I always have the issue of because there's ruin, which is like
a ruin,
like a ruin,
and then there's the verb,
and then there's
noun and adjective.
No, and then there's rune, like RUNE, which is like a magic thing.
Yeah.
And then there's also to ruin something.
Right.
There's a lot of different kinds of rune.
But none of them are craters.
No.
And did I introduce myself? Hi, I'm Tyler, Jedi Holocron. But yes.
I was going to say something really mean.
How dare you?
I stopped myself.
Do you know what I was just thinking of?
What?
How disappointing it is they didn't get any treasure.
How disappointing it is that they didn't get any pajamas, I know.
I know.
Hey, the real treasure they got was Wrecker's cannon.
The friends we made along the way.
That's why I started
it.
That's why I started it that way, to make you think that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
But it really is Wrecker's cannon is the highlight.
That thing's pretty pog, you know.
That thing is a pogger right there.
Right. I just hope he has. Is that being his new weapon would just be goated.
I mean, he was caressing it at the end of the episode.
Yeah, it's his baby. He just kept it, and he's just gonna fucking destroy with
it. That whole sequence gave me very strong Halo vibes. Or when you just take the big ass gun.
Yeah, I could see that.
That felt like some video game shit.
Yeah, Bad Batch is a very video game show. I feel like because you just keep going back to the hub and then you go on a mission, and
yeah,
it's like the Mandalorian and Bad Batch are the video game shows. One is you upgrade your armor throughout the show and go on quests and protect a child. This one is just you're just trying to survive. You go to you go to the little bar and meet your whatever you want to call
your boss.
Your boss, and be like, I have a mission for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing about Bad Batch compared to Mandalorian, no upgrades whatsoever.
No upgrade.
They have not.
They got a cannon.
First upgrade in a season and a half, or a season and 2 episodes.
They also got Omega's bow. They didn't start with that.
That is true.
The next thing they need to find is a hand for Echo.
No, yeah, but I think that his thing is valuable. His little.
No, I mean you can still have that. It could be coming out of his wrist more than his hand.
Yeah.
You could have an actual hand, and then instead of a blade that comes out of the top, it's just his little scomp link.
Yeah. But
they don't have the money for that.
Omega tried.
Omega very much tried.
And shouts out to her for trying. I respect it.
Yeah.
I was Team Omega this whole, so I'm like, yeah, go find something. Get a fucking lightsaber hilt, a holocron, some pajamas, $20. Just go get something.
Just go get it. I mean, but also,
Because I'm being honest, I enjoy both these episodes. Episode 1 much more than episode 2. But I feel like the lesson they learn is not anything necessarily new to this team compared to what we saw in season 1, and to go on a mission and fail and not get anything is kind of disappointing, but it was still fun action and cool to watch. And but I feel like it failing on both fronts. Well, it didn't fail on both fronts, but and not being I don't know, more revelation-y on the message part. I get it. It was cool. It was fun, but it just sucks that they failed the mission.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed that they failed the mission.
I kind of like when missions fail.
Yeah, especially when you learn something valuable, but I don't feel like what they learned was that valuable.
Yeah.
It has value what they learned, obviously. I'm not saying that. But the message was just finding stuff that makes you happy is more important than, which is kind of the message of them losing everything because of Omega, but Omega makes them happy and having more of a family, which is nice and not great, but like, they failed! I needed some treasure! We have all this treasure! We can't even get one piece!
The One Piece.
The One Piece. At least they'll find treasure for Luffy, you know?
I do like seeing more of Echo, because I feel like in Season 1, he didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
That was one thing that I always found kind of weird, because he was... I mean, it makes sense because he was, like, the more established character.
Yeah. This was... I feel like Echo took the stage pretty well in these 2 episodes.
Yeah.
This was more... But I feel like they were all very good. This was very good about showcasing them all. Mm-hmm. Even, like, Hunter kind of probably took the backseat in these 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Which was cool, because we know Hunter. We know enough about Hunter.
Yeah, we've had a lot of highlights of Hunter in Season 1. And, like... We've seen her interact with... Like, Echo is the one that we don't really see Omega interact with that much.
Yeah, it was really strong for the whole Echo-Omega relationship and the whole Tech Omega-Echo just getting more of the spotlight.
Trio.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tech kind of goated, you know? Like,
Tech is kind of cracked.
Like, he fucking had a fractured femur and he's just, like, still carrying himself pretty well.
And took down a fucking gunship.
Yeah.
And bikes. Kind of cracked.
Yeah.
He's also the only one on the team that dual wields, so automatically kind of cracked.
Yeah. Also, shouts out to Brecker for murdering people. They were trying to kill him, so like instead of stunning them all.
Once you get the cannon, you know.
So shouts out to
the big boy.
Shouts out to the big boy doing big things, you know.
Big boy doing big things. I'm surprised that he had the technical know-how of how to like get the cannon.
Right.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, you know.
He probably studied big guns like Omega was studying ships.
Yeah, it's like when you have like a bunch of different skills you can learn. Mm-hmm. Like I compare it to like in Fallout, he has the big gun skill maxed out, even though his intelligence is 1.
Yeah, he knows about his big guns.
He's very focused.
Yeah,
very focused machine of a man. Yeah, I also like seeing like people on Sereno.
Yeah. I honestly thought when they went downstairs, like there was just gonna be like just like a bunch of people down there.
That's what
like,
I thought.
But it was just like his little hut. Yeah, it is interesting that there are people still there, just somehow surviving.
Well, I think it's funny because like we've never seen people on Sereno.
Yeah.
Other than Dookie. All we see is Dookie's palace, and like it always kind of looks very isolated.
Yeah. Because he fucking destroyed their lives, so they're all living in little huts in the forest, nowhere to be found.
You know what he did? He tried to give them taxes.
No.
Evil.
Well, I mean, taxes aren't evil if you have a government that actually uses them correctly, and also, it wasn't taxes. He just fucking destroyed their livelihoods.
That's why I wanted to say that. POV taxes.
POV taxes.
They paid for the Star Destroyer to hover over their city and bombard it.
Yeah, fucking...
I like Bad Batch actually having Star Destroyers do orbital bombardments.
Yeah.
Like, that's not really a thing in Star Wars that much.
No, not really.
We had just previously seen Thrawn do it. On Chopper Base. But otherwise, like, because I'm like, why don't you just, like, bomb the shit out of a city from orbit?
Yeah, it's true.
In a way, that's almost... I feel like that's a better option than blowing the planet up.
Right, but you could still have... The planet still has value.
Well, and also, I feel like it's, like, in a way, kind of more damaging for, like, the people, because it's like, they just have this reminder of what used to be.
Yeah, because, like, let's be honest, it's interesting because, like, destroying a planet sends a message to the other planets.
Yeah.
But, like, to send a message to the planet that, like, gets destroyed, it's just, like, they don't exist anymore. Like,
yeah.
But if you bombard them, that's trauma.
Yeah, if you want to crush their hope.
Like, if they, like, want to destroy morale and then they do that, like, imagine the kind of anime in Star Wars that'll happen after that. Because, like, we saw what happened after we nuked... Did we nuke Japan or China? Japan, right?
Did you just ask me if we nuked China or Japan?
Yeah, it was Japan, right? I don't remember. But, and then do you know what came out of that? Anime. And the shit got weird. So imagine what Star Wars could do, you know? I just wanted to make sure.
you just fucked me up.
I knew it was Japan, but I wanted to make sure.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh. Because that would have been funny, because, like, what would you have done if it was like, no, it was China, and you're like, well, where does the anime argument come in now?
I'm an idiot.
That was the most American thing you've ever done.
For real.
Just not even remember the place that we nuked.
I mean, I haven't been to school in 15 years, you know?
That's fair.
Well, it's been 15 years.
You were alive back when they dropped the nukes, though, so you think you'd remember.
What?
But yeah, like, yeah.
Good episode. I'm ready for episode 3. I've heard great things about episode 3.
Yeah. I'm sure. I wonder if we'll see Crosshair.
No, Crosshair
is dead.
No, actually, let's talk about the ending real quick. When they find out Clone Force 99 is alive.
Yeah.
And they kill, and the guy's like, I will not falsify a report. I'm like, that's so clone of you. And then I'm like, he gets murdered. I'm like, idiots.
See, that's why the clones are better, though. Because they're honest.
Yes. They gotta know who they're working for now.
Because now the Empire's gonna be hurt. Because they're gonna think that Clone Force 99 is still dead.
Yeah.
Like, that's disadvantageous for the Empire.
But not...
That's why you need people with honor. That's why you need the Clone Boys.
Yeah, not military man. Rampart who's trying to just cover his ass.
Yeah, not Rampart, just trying to get a promotion.
Or not get demoted or death.
Yeah, I feel like that's maybe kind of the drawback of, like, Tarkin's whole strategy.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of drawbacks to Tarkin's strategy.
Because I feel like it works better for Vader, because you have the, like, kind of logical fear of, like, he can probably read my mind. Mm-hmm. Whereas Tarkin, it's like, well, I can keep it from him. You know? Mm-hmm. When Vader has his space magic, it's like, you feel like you can't hide shit from him.
True.
See, that's why you need Clone Boys.
The best around.
The best.
Loyal to a fault, you know?
Loyal to a fault, even if it means their death.
Yes. So, Crosshair's coming to take over, you know? Maybe that's how Crosshair gets back involved. They're like, the Rampart goes and be like, I need you to keep this on the low. We gotta find your brothers.
Need you to keep this on the DL.
Yeah.
I mean, I found it interesting because it's like... Because in Season 1... Well, I guess, yeah, because every other person on Camino died, so Crosshair would be the only one that would be able to report whether or not they survived.
Yeah.
Just kind of convenient, you know? Which means it would be bad for Crosshair if it ever gets out.
True.
Like, I'm sure that's what Rampart's gonna...
I honestly don't think that's what's gonna happen, but it could happen.
No, but I feel like that's Rampart's gonna go to Crosshair and be like, hey, if this gets out, we're both fucked.
Yeah, maybe that's what because when we leave Crosshair, he's not with the Empire, but he's not with the Bad Batch, right?
No, he's waiting for the Empire to pick him up.
Oh, okay. They just couldn't... Okay. Yeah,
he's still part of the Empire.
Okay.
But it's just like, you know, he's still part of the Empire, so it's like, Rampart will go to him and be like, hey, you let them live?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that
Fix
can
it.
fuck him.
Fix it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that now.
And that's probably how Cody gets involved,
but
too.
How could they not be surprised that if they know Crosshair's alive, how could he be so for sure that they're dead, you know? Rampart.
Well, because they assumed that Crosshair was loyal.
Oh, shit, Crosshair gonna die now.
I mean, Crosshair did try to kill them so hard that he took, like, Star Destroyer jets to the face. Yeah. That one time, so... I feel like it seems pretty logical to be like, no, he hates them enough to...
He's like, I thought they were dead. I normally don't miss.
Except that time I missed Kanan.
Thank God. I will forever hate him for that.
for shooting at our precious boy.
Like I'm reading, like, he did one thing. I will never like him. Like, he tried to kill Kanan. Just like I will never like Mace Windu because he disrespected Ahsoka in that Clone Wars episode. Season 7, never again.
I mean, Crosshair has also just been a cunt the whole time.
Well, yeah.
Like, every time we've seen Crosshair, he's always been a cunt.
No, I literally liked Crosshair the most before that episode.
Before the first episode of Bad Batch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked Crosshair a lot.
I just feel like he was too
He was interesting.
He was interesting. He just felt like so much of a dick.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, he was from the, he was in they were the first 4 episods of Clone Wars, right?
Of season 7, yeah.
And I'm like, I enjoyed Crosshair a lot, and then he tried to kill Kanan. I'm like, it's over!
It's over! I think it helps that he has a cool voice.
Yeah.
Remember the time he ordered his men to use flamethrowers on civilians?
Breaking the Geneva Convention, yeah.
As always.
As always. Well, yeah, I think we covered it.
Yeah.
That was a good conversation. I'm ready for next week. I wish that, honestly, to be honest, they should just do 2 a week every week.
Yeah.
I don't like... I'm okay with 1 episode a week when they're like long episodes, but when it's like a 24-minute episode, I'm like, I need more. Satiate me. Feed me.
Satiate me.
Yeah, you know? But it is what it is, and I'm ready for more Bad Batch. Season 2 off to a great start. I think Season 2 will be better than Season 1.
Yeah.
I feel it in my bones.
And we've heard that Episode 3 is fucking banger.
Especially if you're a big fan of the Clone Wars stuff.
So that'll be interesting.
Do you know why? I'm predicting it right now. I don't know if there's a trailer after, probably not. Gunji!
Yeah.
I don't know, I doubt that's next episode, but Gunji's coming.
Gunji is coming, that'd be pretty pog.
Pretty poggers, yeah. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share down below. What was your favorite part of this episode? What did you hate the most about this episode? And until next time, get Omega her treasure.